Every down the street, the McCoys live right next door. Yes, I know. The girls are all right, Marge and Penny, but the fellas, they play football, you know. Savages. That's what they are.
Hey guys, welcome to the SynthCast. I have a very special guest on this very special episode. It's Gene Cooper, the director of the Fart Balls movies and the Horny Retard series. And what an honor, what a privilege. Gene Cooper, how are you doing, man?
Hey, Synth Cool, I'm doing pretty good. Just making movies, making money. You know how it is.
Yeah, I mean, I remember just watching Fart Balls and cracking up, man. That's what a classic movie. Same with Fart Balls 2 and Fart Balls 3. I think they're like comedies, but they have like a lot. There's more to the surface. It's not like because like with a lot of comedies, it feels like you're eating the frosting. With the Fart Ball movies, it feels like you're eating like frosting with the cake.
Yes.
Hear what
You're
I'm
eating
saying?
frosting with nuts.
Well, I there's not really nuts in cake.
Well, my movie's got nuts because half the name is balls.
You still got it, Mr. Cooper. That's
Hey, I appreciate it, Synth.
Yeah. So tell me, like, what was in your mind when coming up with Fart Balls?
Well, when I came up with the first Fart Balls movie, I wanted to make something that could be an instant classic, something that I could really show to my kids and be like, "Hey, kids, I'm the director of Fart Balls. Look at that. That's funny, isn't it?"
No.
And yeah, that's just what I wanted to do. I wanted to make a movie that would be remembered for generations.
How are your children? Do they really like Fart Balls?
Oh yes, they love Fart Balls. Every time I go, every time I make a trip to Los Angeles, they always ask me, "Hey, Daddy, are you making another Fart Balls movie? I love Fart Balls, Fart Balls 3." And I just love to tell them, like, yeah, I'm not making Fart Balls, but I'm making the Horny Retard 8 coming to theaters soon.
The Horny Retard 8? Oh, that's part of the Horny Retard movies. I remember when the first Horny Retard came out in November of 2001. Man, what a long ass time, a really classic movie of the Horny Retard. I believe that's the one. In the first movie, it's about a horny retard who tries to have sex with 200 women, and he succeeds at the end of the movie.
That's true. He fucks them, he sucks them, he does it good. But we filmed during 9/11, during one of our shots where the horny retard's mom goes to NYU to do some college scouting. In the unrated version that released direct to DVD and VHS, you can actually see one of the planes almost flying to the tower. It's pretty crazy.
Oh well. That's crazy because a lot of people say that when America was very depressed after 9/11, they all just rushed in to go to the screening of the Horny Retard, the premiere of the Horny Retard, and they all just laughed in unity. I mean, it must have been a majestic sort of feeling, right?
Oh yeah, it was an antidote for the culture, Synth. It was the Horny Retard, I think, saved America.
Yeah, I mean, because you had the next one, the Horny Retard, the Big Retarded Wedding, which made pretty much beat the box office at that time. Pretty much was number 2 at the box office.
We made record profits on that movie. We hired a bunch of extras. Some of them were these midget hookers I picked up from off the street. And in the final scene, we actually saved a lot of money in the studio because a lot of the midget hookers that we hired for the scene, they were in a bus that crashed in the background as a joke, but we actually didn't swap them out with body doubles. Those were just the actual midget hookers that flew out the windows. It was pretty great. One of them that survived is now a greeter at our studio.
Oh, I mean, yeah, shit. I guess some of them did die, but they died.
Most of them died, Seth. Most of them died.
But they died for an art, such art as the Horny Retard.
They died for America. They died for America. They really did. They soothed America's soul in 2002.
I mean, yeah, we all laughed at it, and I think that brought us together watching those midgets, slam into trees and get their heads, crushed. I mean, it's tragic, but you have to laugh at tragedy. I think that's what comedy is about.
Well, the studio didn't want me to show that in the theatrical release, but in the unrated version, you get as many midget skulls flying into trees and walls as you can think of.
Wow.
It's all in there. DVD release. Please buy it.
Who knew little people could make such a big difference? um,
Little people truly are God's jolly green giants on our small earth.
so then we go to the next, the third horny retard, the horny retard 3. The horny retard gets circumcised, which is considered to be a very very powerful movie. How was that?
Well, you see, I wanted to make something more emotional. I wanted to show my artistry, right? So when I got the main actor, Rod McMichaels, to reprise his role as the horny retard, you may have known him from the Fart Balls movies. He played Todd, the fart ball man himself. Um, I got him to reprise his role, and he was actually genuinely afraid because we were really going to circumcise him for that movie. We actually hired a doctor who was chasing him with a scalpel for half the time he was in the studio. So when we shot a lot of our outdoor scenes, he was just running and running until he was exhausted. He would fall over for some of these shots, right? And well, I mean, the whole premise of the movie is that he's afraid of getting circumcised, but eventually he gets convinced that getting circumcision's okay, and he gets circumcised at the end of the movie.
Did
At least that's what the character does. The actor did not want that. He sued us for that.
Wait, did the actor get circumcised?
Yes, he did.
I, was he like unconscious or?
No, he was awake.
I shouldn't be laughing, but it's so crazy. I'm so how did you get him? Okay,
Kicking and screaming.
okay. So if he sued you and if he like hated you for circumcising him, why did he return for the horny retard for?
Well, you see, he owed the studio a lot of money because he kept okay. So in the second movie, when we hired those midget prostitutes, we hired them primarily for me, but some of them went to him, and he couldn't pay them. And when they died, he had to pay their medical bills by contract because of the laws here in California. So he actually didn't have any money. So by the time we shot the horny retard for the Baghdad birthday bash, Todd, not Todd, sorry, Rod McMichaels, had to work for us because if he didn't, he'd be blacklisted completely. He wouldn't be able to do anything. He'd be out of show business.
Okay, that's very interesting because the horny retard 4, the Baghdad birthday bash, in 2004 was considered a very controversial movie. Because it was about the Iraq War, and you said
Yes, it was.
you said you were a pretty big supporter, and that you wanted to make a movie that was very supportive of the war going on. Could you elaborate on that?
Yes, indeed, Synth. I'm a patriot for my country, and part of my patriotism was making a comedy movie that I felt like if George Bush watched it, he'd be like, "Damn, that's a good movie." So I wanted to make the horny retard for the Baghdad birthday bash. Basically, the premise of it was that Rob McMichaels played the horny retard. He went to Iraq as an enlisted soldier, and he went there for the specific purpose of crashing Saddam Hussein's birthday party.
Classic. I remember that scene.
It was very hard to shoot because we actually had to shoot that in Kuwait because I wanted to be as accurate as possible to the real war. But Kuwait had been bombed already from all the war that was going on already, so we had to spend a lot of money to recreate Saddam's palace in Kuwait City. It was very difficult. It was very, very difficult,
Yeah.
but I think we got it down pat.
Didn't I hear a story of a camera woman who accidentally stepped on a landmine and you kept that in the movie?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
we miss her dearly.
Okay,
She died for America.
let's take a break from the horny retard. Let's go to a franchise you haven't dipped your toe in a while. The one that really made your bones, the Fart Balls trilogy that you were involved with. And
Yeah,
let's say, so I heard that in Fart Balls 2, Fart University,
we
uh,
don't talk about fart balls too for university.
I mean, come on, it wasn't that bad.
It was pretty fucking bad. Okay, they took my vision for fart balls 2 fart university and they turned it completely on its head. Okay, the
Oh,
the
why?
studio the studio butchered it.
How did they butcher Fart Balls 2, Fart University?
Okay, so in the studio cut, it's just about Todd from Fart Balls going to college and meeting a woman and getting drunk and fucking around and doing stuff, and instead of farting on people as his as his comedic trademark, his iconic fart, instead of farting on people's balls iconically, he pisses. He gets drunk and he pisses on somebody. Completely ruined it. Completely just upended my vision. My vision of Fart Balls 2 was that I wanted Todd to roofie a girl and shit in her
Uh,
mouth. Just pumped,
you don't understand how people could see that as very disturbing, having the protagonist roofie a girl. You don't think that's a little like,
Hey,
uh,
it was a different time, synth. It was a different time, synthy baby.
what
You gotta understand.
it wasn't legal to roofie people in the 2000s. Um,
It's not legal to shit in somebody's mouth either, but I made 4 movies about that.
okay.
Or with that gag. Sorry, I didn't mean not specifically. I don't make shit mouth movies. I make fart balls movies. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Let's talk about the one of the actresses in the movie who is paralyzed because you said like you didn't want them you didn't want to take the time and money to put seatbelts in the car in the car chase scene, and now she's been trying to sue the studio for years.
Yeah,
What
the dumb bitch. Her name shall not be uttered. She said she could do her own stunts, so I was like, okay, cool, because she wanted more money. Of course, that's why she said she could do that.
um
Uh, and during the fart balls, oh, excuse me, son. During the first fart balls movie, right? She was the love interest in that movie. She went by the name of Felicity. She was like a nerdy librarian type. And there was a gag where she would drive her car into another car and do like a little fender bender. And she was like, "Oh, yeah, I can do this. I can do this. I'm good. I'm a good driver." Yeah, no, that dumb whore couldn't drive for shit. So when she bumped into that other car, she broke her fucking neck.
yeah, but she if you look at the footage, she was actually the passenger of the vehicle, and your drunk nephew that you hired on set was actually the stunt driver who escaped with no injuries.
It's the contracts you sign up for, man. You got to read them.
Oh, oh,
You got to read them. That's her fault.
but the contract you gave her,
She knew what she was doing when she got in the car with my fucking cousin.
your
She knew it. She knew it.
um, but
She knew that he was drinking a pint. He was drinking a 40.
okay,
He doesn't do stunts sober.
oh, does that take away from the sort of the thrill of the cinema?
It does. Absolutely.
Okay.
Dumb whores like this ruin the artistry of my movies.
Okay, let's move on to Fart Balls 3.
Mhm.
farts around the world. Now, this is the one you say you always say this was the best Fart Balls movie.
This Fartballs 3, Farts Around the World. Mm, that was my coup de grace. Okay, so Fartballs 2 is butchered by the studio. I told them I'm not going to make this movie again unless you give me full creative power. And they were like, "Okay, fine. You did so good with the horny retard. We're going to give you more leeway." Okay, so I decided to make a buddy comedy road trip movie uh, in the Fartballs universe. So Todd goes to Europe with the express goal of farting on the Pope's balls. Hilarity ensues. He goes all around the world just farting on people's balls. He shits in like a fountain in Brazil. It's funny as hell. It was great. The audience loved it. It was a real like boots on the ground return to form. Fartballs 3, excellent. Excellent. All because the studio got their grubby fucking hands off it.
So, the scene where the protagonist farts all over the Vatican, was it a sort of ideological stance against Catholics? Was it some sort of religious thing? I mean, why, or was it just for comedy? Why?
Yeah, I hate Catholics.
Oh, um, okay.
I just don't like them.
Okay. So that scene where he shits all over the fountain in Brazil and all the children drink from the fountain. It's been reported that some
Yep.
kids actually got really sick from drinking that
Filthy papist rats.
because you didn't tell anyone that you were shooting a movie there. There are some
I mean,
lawsuits.
if you pay the Brazilian cops enough, you can tell them you can do anything that you want, really. Those kids are all Catholic anyway. They're not even human.
Okay, I'm gonna take that as a joke because you're a very funny guy, Mr. Cooper.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean that was a joke, right?
No, that was not a joke. I think all Catholics are scum.
Oh, okay. Um,
I mean, in the scene where he farts on the Pope, where Todd farts on the Pope, that was the real Pope. That was like a transitional Pope. We actually went to Rome for that shot into the Vatican. The first Pope died. I forgot his name. They replaced him with a temporary Pope. He farted on his balls. He died.
yeah.
And then we got the new Pope. What's his face?
I mean, a lot of you had a lot of angry letters written to you in the studio, especially with that scene where, at the Holocaust Museum, all the farting there. Don't you just see like how wrong that kind of was?
Hey, you can't tell me it wasn't funny
I
when he went to that hallway where with all the metal plates, where it's just a big empty hollow hallway, and he ripped out a big fat fart and it echoed through the whole hallway. You couldn't tell me that wasn't funny.
I mean, I mean,
You
I guess it was funny back then, but when you're young, but watching now, it's a little dark. I think
when
this.
Todd pressed his balls up against the glass of the exhibit with the shoes in it, and he farted so hard the glass broke. That was comedy. Okay, you cannot make comedy better than that. That is pure slapstick comedy. That is like top tier. That's like Tom and Jerry.
And, I mean, a lot of people say that Fartballs 3 was a little bit dark. It's
Look. Just because of the scene where Todd takes a fat shit inside of a gypsy person's toilet that doesn't flush. That people saw that as being sad. I thought it was funny as shit. Like, you ever see a guy fill a toilet up all the way and they can't flush? That's funny as fuck. It's like, haha, it's your problem now. Todd was here. Go America.
I'm just messing. I'm just messing with you, bro. I'm not some PC police SJW. I love Fartballs 3, and I think honestly, it really did spoke to a generation. And I know it has like an 18% on the tomato meter, but I think
Fucking critics, they suck. They don't understand good comedy.
yeah. I mean, the audience score is like 68%.
Because the people love me. The people understand me. They know I'm an American patriot. They know I'm a comedic genius. They know that everything I make is gold because when they sit down with their family and they watch something like The Horny Retard 3, The Horny Retard Gets Circumcised, they understand that this isn't a movie that is supposed to win at the Cannes Film Festival. This is a movie that you can just sit down and laugh at.
Okay, I have to ask you this. So, Disney bought the rights to Fart Balls a few years ago, and they're actually, if you saw the new trailer, there's the new Fart Balls reboot called Fart Balls. Girls Can Do It Too. What's your opinion on that?
I think the dumb fucking Disney retard fucking bull dykes who produced that movie, they fucking suck, okay? I do not support that movie. Not because I hate women,
Oh,
but because I hate lesbians.
oh,
And the producer of that movie is a lesbian. One of them, one of the producers.
why don't you like lesbians?
Because they don't got balls.
Um, isn't that straight woman too?
Don't argue with me.
Okay,
Don't
okay.
don't argue with me. Don't argue with me.
But don't you want like your you said you love your daughter, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay, don't you want her to like look up at the movies and see that she could be inspired by characters the same way boys were inspired by the original Fart Balls?
No, I think that women in movies should be a comedic tool.
But like
I think women are good for showing their boobies, and not my daughter though. My daughter can't do that.
okay. I mean, your daughter does have an OnlyFans. Should we talk about that?
No, don't.
I mean,
Let's instead talk about the Horny Retard 8, Crypto Retard. So in the Horny, I'm making a movie. It's in development right now. It's called the Horny Retard 8, Crypto Retard. I have launched a series of NFTs on the Ethereum blockchain, specifically for the Horny Retard 8. Collect them all. Join my Telegram, and you can learn all about it. You got to make sure you have a MetaMask wallet. Okay, you got to do that. We'll be airdropping the Horny Retard NFTs soon, and if you buy this movie and you show us the QR code of the in the DVD jacket that you like as a proof of purchase that you got the Horny Retard 8, you can earn one testicle NFT.
whoa, what a steal!
And you can sell that for real money, folks. I'm not lying here. You can't sell an OnlyFans, okay? You can't sell my daughter's OnlyFans. You can't look at it, wank your penis, and sell it. Okay, that's not a commodity. I'm making art and comedy that you can sell. You can make money off of it.
Okay. Now let's actually dive into some very grim topics here. So recently, there was an extra from the Horny Retard, the Big Retarded Wedding, who had some serious accusations against you. How do you feel about the Me Too movement?
All I can say for the Me Too movement is whatever happened to me too, huh? What about me? What about my feelings? Okay, just because I do a little bump of cocaine and fuck a midget hooker doesn't mean that I am some kind of monster, okay? I'm not a monster. I'm a man. I'm an American patriot.
Okay. Well. Okay. I guess before we wrap this
I
up.
believe in God. The true God, not Catholic God.
Okay.
Catholic God's a fucking lizard.
Okay. Let's chill out. Let's wrap this up by talking about your recent political ambitions. It's been said that you have been getting, you might be, running for office.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Could you elaborate a little bit more?
Yeah, so after the success of all my movie careers, of all the movies I made, except for the unfortunate one that was butchered by the studio so unceremoniously, I decided, you know what? I need to change the laws when it comes to movies. So I am running for mayor of Los Angeles right now. You look for me on the ballot. My name is Gene Cooper. I'm running for the Independent Party.
Oh,
Independent.
nice.
And I will specifically make it so any upstart director who goes to Los Angeles to make films will instantly get a $2,000 check for their local Applebee's because they can't afford craft services. Do you know how expensive craft services are for movies? I didn't feed any of my staff or any of my actors in any of the movies. In the Horny Retard 3, the actor had been running for most of the movie because it's the one where he's trying to avoid getting circumcised, right? And he was running from the doctor so often that he would collapse, and we had to give him we had to give him like a 15-minute head start because he had to like buy his own burrito after he woke up. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. I can't afford food for him. I'm not on the hook for feeding him. He's his own man. These people are adults. Okay, I'm a director. These people are adults. So I want to make it so that every director in LA gets free money so they can actually feed their actors. Because I sure as hell ain't doing it. Do you want to do it? Do you want to feed me for being on your show? You want to give me some food, Synth?
Don't you think? Okay.
There's no such thing as a free lunch, Synth.
I mean, what about other issues a mayor would face? You know, like in the environment, the criminal justice system.
The environment's fake. It's a desert. Okay, Los Angeles is a desert. There's no environment.
Oh.
Okay, so let's just nip that in the bud right now. Okay, global warming is fake. Climate change, fake. You know what's real?
What?
My seat's warming. That's what's real. Because I farted so fucking much during this interview.
Oh man, you are one of a kind, Mr. Cooper.
Silent but deadly.
Oh man.
Just like our troops, baby. Let's go.
Let me get a good sniff of that fart. You know, it's very.
Hey, don't be stealing my source. Don't be stealing my source, Mason. Hey, don't make me get my lawyers involved, okay?
Okay.
This is a very important political campaign. Look, I'm gonna light a lighter.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You can't hear it anymore.
You can't
Can't
do
smell
that.
it. Can't smell it. It's gone.
Oh, okay.
It's gone.
Okay.
Okay. So, anyways, more of my policy. Basically, I think that the Democrats.
Yeah. Go on.
Yeah. Vote for me. Yeah, that's my policy.
Okay. Well, we're going to wrap this episode of the SynthCast up. You have any final words, Mr. Cooper?
Yes. So, all of you in the Los Angeles metro area, I just want to make sure that you know that if you vote for me, I will remove every highway in Los Angeles. Every bit of highway gone, just ripped off the map, gone.
Oh, is this public transportation for
Nope,
the environment?
Nope. Just getting rid of them.
Why?
Too much money. They cost too much.
So are we gonna have monorails or trains?
Nope, I don't believe in that commie bullshit. Just cars.
But don't you need highways for?
Nope, no highways. Cost too much. Anyways, that's my policy position for all you voters out there. What I want you to do is, for all you listening at home, please look up the Horny Retard NFT. I want you to look that up on OpenSea. And I want you to buy my movie once I release it. It's called The Horny Retard 8, Crypto Retard. It stars the titular Horny Retard, played by Rod McMichaels, reprising his role as the Horny Retard. It'll be in theaters this fall. And what I want you all to do when you get that movie, when you get your movie ticket, is to scan the QR code, link your MetaMask wallet, and get ready to receive some testicle NFTs, some fart balls NFTs, some horny retard NFTs. It's like a whole NFT universe, okay? And all it requires for you to be able to trade these NFTs is to donate $20 to my Patreon to get whitelisted, okay? If all of you can do that, then we can eventually make a horny retard 9, or God forbid, I can buy back fart balls from Disney. So everyone donate to my Patreon. My Patreon is patreon.com/G Cooper Fartballs Horny Retard. Donate. I gotta get fart balls back. I gotta.
Wait, hashtag give fart balls back.
Hashtag give fart balls back. We gotta make it trend, folks. You gotta like, share, comment. Come on.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck you, Disney. Think you could fucking take classic? Fuck you,
Disney. You own too much.
Dude, if fart balls if Disney gets the horny retard, oh man.
I'm by my cold dead hand, Synth. The horny retard dies with me.
The horny retard. You love the horny retard more than your own children, right?
Yes, I do. I can say that as a proud patriot, because in the horny retard fucking 4, I made that with the consent of the American government. George Bush told me he loved that movie. And do you know how much that meant to me? That meant so fucking much to me. My dumb whore skank wife, her dumb fucking rugrat she shot out, doesn't matter. My son, he's a dumb fucking dipshit. All he does is play Fortnite, okay? My daughter, she's smart, whatever. I don't care. She's like Lisa Simpson. I don't give a fuck. I love America. I love George Bush. And when George Bush watched the Horny Retard 4, the Baghdad Birthday Bash, and he saw Saddam Hussein get fucking shat on directly, I thought I saw a tear well up in his eye. I thought I did. I truly did. And that made my heart open as an American. Yes. George Bush, we did it. Mission accomplished.
I think the Horny Retard is the most patriotic American franchise we have. It's the only franchise that hasn't been overtaken by the woke media, you know?
Yeah, the woke mob will never touch the Horny Retard, because you know what the Horny Retard loves? He loves fucking. He loves sucking. And he also loves farting on occasion.
Well, I think that wraps up this episode.
Legally distinct from fart balls. He doesn't like farting that much, okay? He doesn't like farting that much. If I say that, Disney will sue me.
Hashtag give back fart balls.
Hashtag give back fart balls. We need fart balls back. Hashtag Disney is over party. Hashtag fart balls repatriation.
Oh man. Well, you know, Gene Cooper, I can't wait to see you later this week on Tucker Carlson talking about fart balls.
Oh yes, it'll be a pleasure. I can't wait to see Tucker's face when I tell him about my my horny retard NFT and how I plan to get fart balls back in the hands of true Americans. Disney is not true America, okay? They're all communist. They're all communist gangster capitalists from China with their woke European bicyclist agenda. You know, they want to replace all good movies with Marvel movies, and that includes fart balls. They want to add fart balls to the MCU. I don't want that. I'm an auteur. I'm an artist. Fart balls was my baby, goddammit.
Hashtag bring back fart.
Bring back fart balls, baby.
Just